This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now, Bitcoin and cryptos are slowly pulling back. Guys, we know we have options today. But what are we seeing right now? Yields are falling. So we did receive a slight pump early morning. Now, we had large institutions sold $5.5 billion in Bitcoin since May. And we can see these big corporations slowly getting ready for the downturn. We see the Fed shrinking liquidity, and we're starting to see these corporations starting to lay off. And we know the NWO causes the problem. Wait for the reaction. Run in with the solution. And we know what that solution is. Robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we see Ethereum merge is set for September 19th. And we know that can change. But Ethereum has doubled since it hit that bottom. And guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates. Like I stated, they're being pushed down. Also, we have volume, which has slowed up. And then also, if you check out CME, the volume also has slowed up. And then, guys, we have Tether, USDC. We know that's how the market is being pumped and dumped through stable coins. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed repo still over $2 trillion. We have another Fed rate hike next week. But we're seeing the plan. We're seeing all these central banks moving in lockstep to destroy this legacy market. The Fed had close to $9 trillion on its balance sheet. And, guys, when we were at $4 trillion, we couldn't even take a 50 basis point hike. Now, all these central banks are raising rates. What do you think is going to happen? Right now, the Fed funds rate is at about 1.75. Another 75 basis point, that's going to put us at about 2.25. Plus, these central banks are rolling off the balance sheet, which is another rate hike. And that's going to hit cryptos and stocks. But we know the Fed is not going to take the blame. There's going to be a big distraction. Remember, guys, this is Shemitah year. This is the start of the building. Over the next 2 years, we're going to see the fourth industrial revolution being built, where automation is going to take over. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, we had Grayscale move back slightly, guys, to make sure you're paying attention to the allocation. And getting over into a little crypto news, we have Synthetics gets a slight pump on liquidity deal with Jump Protocol. Also, guys, we had Coinbase insider trading, $1.5 million in benefits. Guys, are you serious? We've seen these big banks and exchanges get away with billions. We know JP Morgan has got away with trillions. But for some reason, they always seem to get the little guy. And we know why. The banks are the biggest what? I'm going to let you finish that. Now, we have Mike Novogratz warns that 200x returns for crypto is not normal. But guys, when you have the Fed pumping in 20% of all money in existence in 1 year, what do you expect? Cryptos and stocks pump. But the fact is now the Fed is about to reverse this. But like I stated, they're not going to take the blame. There's going to be a big distraction. And we see plenty of narratives that they can pull from. Now we have Will Rubin joins Uniswap as Vice President of Products. And remember, he worked for Coinbase, Facebook, Instagram. And we're seeing all the major employees in the legacy market move over to crypto and blockchain because they know that the fourth industrial revolution is the agenda. Now we have Crypto.com get regulator approval from Cyprus SEC. And lastly, Crypto.com rolls out Google Pay integrates payment option for Android users. And we see Crypto.com partnerships all over the place. LA Lakers, AFL, Formula One, UFC, and the list goes on. But the most important piece is that it's Asian-based. Remember, guys, the fall of America to Babylon and the rise of China and the BRICS nations. And remember, the crypto teacher told you because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids. The books is time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home that owns stocks, let's see where the biotech stocks and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York. From COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.